a punto de entrar al gimnasio de una de las personas más famosas del mundo de Jiu-Jitsu, el creador de 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Peleó con Royler Gracie, ganó 2 veces, famoso a nivel mundial. Se llama Eddie Bravo. Estoy viendo a ver si lo conozco. Good evening, sir. I'm Miggy from Spain. We're supposed to be hopefully doing a quick interview with you.
Oh, that's right. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. The UFC got me into Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu didn't get me into the UFC. I was a UFC fan, a fanatic, and and everyone believed Jiu-Jitsu was the superior art. I believed it as well. I was doing karate at the time, and I quit karate. You didn't want to go on the ground with anybody who does Jiu-Jitsu, or it's over. Everybody thought that, but real quick, people learned the defense, and Hoist left the UFC, and we were left with a bunch of high-level grapplers, real good wrestlers, but jiu-jitsu-wise, nobody wasn't as dominant. It became apparent that it was because of the gi. When you're training with the gi, with the jacket, your fighting stance is different than MMA. Right. Your fighting stance is grab the collar, grab the sleeve, and this is my fighting stance. Well, in MMA, that stance is totally different. Yeah. You're like you're holding onto the head and overhooking arm to stop the punches. Yeah. Not only is the fight stance different, the style of guard you're playing is different. Because with the gi, playing full guard, very hard to do. I dropped the gi because I wanted the fighting stance to be the same. Overhook, neck control. That's the style I teach. So I don't even give them an option to grab. I was trying to get the whole Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community behind me, but I annoyed them instead of getting them behind me. So we at 10th Planet, we had to tackle the Jiu-Jitsu problem in MMA by ourselves.
He's got a twister. Somewhere Eddie Bravo is very happy.
I gibbled at it. Look at that.
It's very common for me to talk to my opponents when I'm rolling. I even talk to Royler. Talk to him, confuse him.
Oh, you did talk?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what you're saying, the mental game is massive as well.
Yes, yes. And I do it all the time in here. Yeah. So, but also, you got to throw in situations that are true. Yeah. Just so that they believe you sometimes, just to keep them off base. That's why you never let anybody see weakness. That's an old cliche. That's real. So even in the Royler match, I was spent like 3 different times, but I knew I could recover. I just needed 30 seconds or a minute. When I was really tired, I didn't want anyone to see it. So I would actually, in the middle of being exhausted, I would hold my breath. I would hold my breath so I couldn't hear him.
Royler is very comfortable here.
Would you show us a little bit, Eddie? Just
Sure.
to wrap things up? Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
What do you want to see? In MMA, you want to control his posture, maybe have an overhook here so he doesn't punch you. You don't want him up here where he can do damage. Whether you play this fighting stance or not in your regular grappling, you're gonna play this shit in MMA. So you either get good at the stance during the fight or get really good at it in training so you can attack from here and not just defend, but attack. So all you really have to do is break them down, bring one leg up here, and just by going from here, the most basic full guard position on the planet, try to punch me.
Oh, no, I'm isolated. Totally.
Punch me.
Totally isolated.
That's the least you can do.
want to say thank you to Eddie Bravo.
Thank you for having me.
It's been absolutely awesome. Thank you for allowing us this great interview.